Hello guys and welcome back to Madfire on channel. So in this tutorial series we are going to create a simple endless traffic racer game. In this series we are going to check input system which will be used to move our player, and in our vehicle selection system endless level generation with reusing existing level pieces, vehicle selection system which will allow the player to select different vehicles, random enemy spawning, singleton concept, and more. The entire project is available on GitHub. The link will be in the description. And if you want to follow the entire series, then you can check out my Patreon page. The link will be in the description. All the videos of this series are uploaded there, and you will also get premium version of this project which has extra features in it like Facebook login, AdMob, Unity ads, Unity in-app purchase, social share, game analytics, and more. So we'll create a new method, void action on swipe, and it will take a swipe type parameter. Now in that we will create a switch cases. So switch of type swipe type. Now we need only right and left case, so we can remove all the others. Then in right case, we will check if current car index is greater than 0, then current car index minus minus, that is we are reducing it by 1. And in left case, we will check if current car index is less than level manager dot instance dot vehicle prefab dot length minus 1, then we are going to increase it by 1, so current car index plus plus. And once we have set our current car index, we will call our select car pose method which will move our car holder to that respective car pose. So after we have created action on swipe method, we need to add it to our event. So in on enable and on disable, we have this input manager dot instance dot swipe callback. So in on enable, we will subscribe to this callback. So we'll just set plus equals action on swipe, and on disable we will just unsubscribe to it. Now we need to spawn our car vehicles in our car holder. So for that, let's go down here and we will create a new method, void populate cars. We need to populate all the cars which are in our list, so we'll go to a for loop. Our length will be equal to something level manager dot instance dot vehicle prefab dot length. We'll create a game object, we'll call this car which will be equal to instantiate our vehicle prefab at index I, and we set its parent to car holder dot transform. So now we have to set its rotation, so car dot transform dot rotate, the capital one, and it will be new vector 3. So we have to rotate in y, so x will be 0, y will be minus 150, z will be 0, and we have to set it local position as well. So car dot transform dot local position. Now the reason we are setting its local position is because our car game object is a child of our car holder, so that's why we are setting its local position. So it will be equal to vector 3 dot right into I into 8, because we know the gap between the two cars will be 8. Let's call this method, so populate car. Let's go to our start method and let's paste it here. Let's save this thing and let's go back to our editor. So in our UI manager, make sure we have assigned objects to our fields, that is our select panel menu, select holder, and car holder. Then in our canvas, we have to make sure that our open selection panel button has a method open selection panel and the boolean is true. And then in our selection panel, make sure our select button has a method select car button, which is in our UI manager, and our close button has a UI manager dot open selection panel method, and the boolean is false. So let's try and see if it works. So if I click on select, you see all our cars have been spawned, and if I click swipe to the left, we can change our car. So we have to rename this play button as well. So first let's try to click on home button, and as we go back to our home button, let's again go to select, and you see this was a car which we selected last, so it went to here. And let's do one thing, let's go here home and select. Okay, so we need to make some changes. Let's click on this selection button, and you see our player car has changed now. So let's make sure a few changes. So this text is select. So let's go and try it again. Click on select. You can just select any car you want. So right now let me select this one, and you see it got changed. I can even select the bus here, and it changed. We can play with the bus now. So our selection panel is also done. Let's get destroyed. Okay, so I think we have completed our game here. We have our endless environment. Our enemies are spawning. Our selection panel is working. Our car movement is working, and everything is working perfectly fine. So guys, this is how we create a simple traffic racer game in Unity. The complete project is available on GitHub. You can check it out. And if you want the premium asset of this project, which includes extra features like Facebook, AdMob, Unity ads, Unity in-app purchase, share, social share, game analytics, and more, then you can check out my Patreon page. You will find the premium asset there. So I will be back with a new series with something new. So till then, goodbye, take care, and I will see you again.